Hello everyone, my name is QUADRI Anibaba, and I'm here to talk about my future Maria's QUADRI Postdoctoral Fellowship Grant. I will give a brief introduction about myself, my research interest, the proposed project, and how the grant can be of benefit to my career development and what I can contribute towards actualizing the research objective and goal in the research grant. And finally, I will talk about my 10 years perspective upon completing the grant. I'm a trained botanist, ecologist, conservation biologist. I have a bachelor's degree in botany from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria in Nigeria. I also possess a master's degree in conservation biology from the AP Leventis Ornithological Research Institute in Jos, Nigeria. And currently, I am a second-year PhD student at the Department of Ecology, Institute of Dendrology, Polish Academy of Science in Kronik, Poland, where I investigate ecosystem diversity along successional gradients on post-mine spore heaps in Poland. My research interests are in the area of conservation biology and ornithology. In this subfield, I try to understand what are the elements of change that are affecting the species decline, most importantly, bird species. I also try to understand how bird species interact with plants, most especially the feeding behavior of birds. I am also interested in the area of plant ecology, invasion ecology, and restoration ecology, with the goal of understanding species interaction between the plants and what are the characteristics that make a particular plant species to become invasive in their non-native range, and how can we restore a degraded ecosystem. I am interested in elements of global change, such as climate change, land use, land cover change, and how these elements affect plant species distribution and how they impact decline in plant species. For the proposed project, I will investigate the combined effect of microclimate and land use, land cover change on vegetation diversity and ecosystem functioning. Human modification of the environment is transforming the landscape, and this has resulted into development of different land use and land cover characteristics, such as the urban areas, road network, railway lines, and agricultural expansion. And all of these affect plant community and ecosystem functioning. Similarly, we know little about how microclimatic conditions interplay with these land use, land cover characteristics, and how they can affect plant species diversity and ecosystem functioning. So much attention is being placed on climate change, and in which climate is studied at a broader scale. So we know what is happening at the smaller scale, that is the microclimate scale, and how this influence plant species and ecosystem functioning. The host institutions will be the Institute of Botany, Czech Academy of Science, and the Desertification Research Center for the Spanish Research Council. I propose to be hosted by these two brilliant professors, that is Professor Karapaz from the Czech Academy of Science and Professor Francesca De Bello from the Desertification Research Center for Spanish Research Council. These institutions will offer me their state-of-the-art facility in the area of research infrastructure, exchange of personnel, development of best practices in terms of method, analytical approach, and they will also offer constructive criticism about my ideas and how best to actualize my research objectives and goals. In the course of the grant, I can offer this aspect, such as the working principles of understanding the plant species in the tropical and temperate ecosystem. Because I did my master's and bachelor's degree in Nigeria, which possess a tropical climate, I have a good understanding of the plant community there in Nigeria. And currently, I am in Poland studying, undergoing my PhD, which also offer me a good understanding about the plant species within the temperate ecosystems. So my field experience and field survey in both tropical and temperate ecosystem will be of valuable importance during the course of the grant. And similarly, I have experience towards understanding various laboratory protocols and materials. And this will also be of valuable importance towards actualizing the research goal. I have a strong science communication skill, which I have displayed during the course of my studies during my undergraduate, master's, and now in my PhD. I have both the oral communication and the research writing skill, and I've presented quite a lot of papers at international conferences, and I've written different papers in reputable journal. In field, in the area of data analysis, data mining, model development, data visualization, I have advanced skill sets in the use of R statistical programming for data visualization and analysis. I am also skilled in the use of QGIS for remote sensing analysis and land use land cover classification analysis. I have beginner's level skill in Python and Tableau for data visualization. The grant will help me in advancing my career in the area of project management, becoming a better scientist, and team collaboration, teamwork, and ability to acquire and seek for more research grants after completing the Marie Curie Postdoctoral Fellowship grant. In 10 years, I plan to see myself in training the next generation of ecologists, scientists globally, and also see myself to be someone that will be working as a data scientist in the industry, and also conducting research in the research institute. And finally, I hope to provide evidence-based research in the area of ecology about the diversity conservation for policy formulation. Thank you for listening.